The San Francisco 49ers have their sights set on a bounce-back year in 2025. After a tough 2024 season filled with injuries and disappointment, the team is looking to regain its championship-contending form. And at the heart of their revival plans is Christian McCaffrey, one of the most dynamic players in the NFL. But as we look toward the 2025 season, the big question on everyone's mind is, what are realistic expectations for McCaffrey? McCaffrey, for all his talent, has been no stranger to injuries in recent years. The 49ers' rushing attack took a significant hit in 2024 when McCaffrey was sidelined for most of the season with Achilles tendonitis. Despite his injuries, McCaffrey's potential remains undeniable. A fully healthy CMC could be the catalyst the 49ers need to get back to the playoffs and beyond. The 49ers' offense was far from its usual explosive self last season. With McCaffrey out for most of the year, and wideout Brandon Ayuk also unavailable, the offense struggled to find its rhythm. On the defensive side, San Francisco's issues included the inability to stop the run, compounded by injuries to key players in the defensive front. But with the 2025 season just around the corner, the 49ers are healthier, and McCaffrey is looking revitalized. The star running back has said he feels great and is determined to stay healthy after an offseason spent building his body back up from scratch. "I feel great," McCaffrey said, discussing his approach to the offseason. "A lot of it was rehab, and I wanted to put myself in a position where I didn't miss a day of OTAs, where I could practice and play football again." His commitment to recovery is evident, and if he can stay healthy, the sky's the limit for what he can achieve in 2025. McCaffrey's role in San Francisco's offense is pivotal. As the engine of the 49ers' ground game and a major weapon in the passing attack, his health is crucial to the team's success. Offensive coordinator Clay Kubiak has already stated that McCaffrey is a central player in the 49ers offense, and they plan to get him the ball as much as possible. Coach Kyle Shanahan echoed that sentiment, praising McCaffrey's relentless work ethic. "He is a psycho in a good way," Shanahan said, referring to McCaffrey's dedication to improving each day. After battling injuries in 2024, McCaffrey is now back to his usual self and ready to deliver for the 49ers. So what can we realistically expect from McCaffrey in 2025? Let's start with his recent performances. In 2022, McCaffrey was a true dual-threat weapon for the 49ers and the Carolina Panthers, rushing for 1,139 yards and 8 touchdowns, while also catching 85 passes for 741 yards and 5 scores. In 2023, he raised the bar even higher, rushing for 1,459 yards and 14 touchdowns, and adding 564 receiving yards and 7 receiving touchdowns to his resume. If McCaffrey can stay healthy throughout the 2025 season, a similar performance is not out of the question. However, given his injury history, the 49ers will likely want to limit his workload to ensure he stays fresh for a potential playoff run. The 49ers have some depth in the backfield with Isaac Guerendo, Jordan James, and Patrick Taylor Jr. But none of these players offer the same level of consistency as McCaffrey. As a result, it's likely that McCaffrey's receiving workload will increase, as it's less taxing on his body than traditional rushing attempts. Realistically, McCaffrey should be able to hit 1,100 rushing yards if he stays healthy, which would be a great benchmark for a fully fit season. On top of that, 50 to 60 receptions for 550 receiving yards should be expected from a player with McCaffrey's skill set. His ability to contribute in the red zone will be key, as the 49ers struggled to put up points in his absence in 2024. Expect McCaffrey to push for double-digit touchdowns once again, as he remains one of the most effective weapons near the goal line. The only real question mark for McCaffrey heading into 2025 is his ability to stay healthy. Given his Achilles issues and the toll that the NFL season can take on a player's body, it's fair to wonder if McCaffrey can handle the physical demands of a full 16 to a 17-game season. If he can, the 49ers will likely have a true MVP-caliber player on their hands, and their chances of making a deep playoff run will increase exponentially. To sum it all up, the expectations for Christian McCaffrey in 2025 should be grounded in the idea that health is his biggest obstacle. If he can stay on the field, a 1,100-yard rushing season, 50-60 catches, 550 receiving yards, and 10-plus touchdowns should be well within reach. If he can avoid the injuries that have plagued him in the past, McCaffrey could very well be the X factor that propels the 49ers back to greatness.